This video has the potential to make you completely unrecognizable in the next 6 months, only if you actually apply the information I'm going to give you. Because information without implementation is just noise. Most people on the internet, especially nowadays, sit there and scroll, Instagram reels, video, and just fucking like dopamine rush their brain and never actually take action. Just information going in one ear and out the fucking other. So if you want to be different and actually change your life, I urge you, take out a pen, a piece of paper, and write down the things I'm about to tell you, and then implement and take action. Because it will change your life if you take action. The secret to reinventing yourself and becoming unrecognizable in a very short amount of time is to get uncomfortable consistently. You need to do things you've never done if you want to get results you've never gotten. If you always do the same thing, you're going to get the same results. So if you want to change yourself, just gain things in your life you couldn't even imagine. Whether it be a new physique, whether it be a new level of income, better relationships, a new skill, you have to embrace uncertainty. You have to do new things. New things are outside that little bubble that you call your comfort zone. You have to embrace discomfort, uncertainty, a whole different set of problems you've never faced before. You really think Elon Musk sold PayPal, invested his entire fortune into Tesla and SpaceX, my bad. And what? That wasn't a risk? You think that was comfortable for him? He nearly went bankrupt doing this shit. But guess what? He ended up the richest man in the world. So if you want to actually increase the quality of your life, level up, experience a quantum leap, you should probably look at the most successful people on the planet and try to imitate some of the things they've done. You're never going to get far without risks, without stepping outside your comfort zone. If you're currently doing a gym routine that's not getting you results, if you just keep doing that, you're going to get the same results, bro. You're not going to get anything different. So you need to step outside your comfort zone. You need to start doing a new routine. You need to start putting in more effort. You need to hire a coach to show you what to do. And that comes with uncertainty. That comes with risks. Every single one of my clients, when they hire me to teach them how to get in amazing shape or to scale their business, I make them do new things they've never done. Because if I'm like, hey, just keep doing what you're doing, you think they'll ever actually get the result? What the fuck? Fuck no. So if you want monumental change, not little increases in your life, you have to make massive change. You have to do things you've never done. I've done this so many times in my life, and that's why I was able to move out here to Miami, which is my dream city. Just a year and a half ago, I was in my dad's basement, pounding my head against the wall. I was working 3 jobs, commercial mortgage broker, 9 to 5, in-person training, and I had a dropshipping business that wasn't working. And I was pounding my head against the wall and nothing was working. But I decided I needed to pivot. I needed to do something different, because if I just kept working in-person training, I would make $1,500 a month. If I just kept working my commercial mortgage broker job, which I was very comfortable in, I was there for almost a year, made like $2,000 in a year. Fucking horrible. I closed 1 deal. I was like stuck in this job. It felt comfortable. Everyone around me was telling me, yo, you just need to keep going, keep going down that path. You will eventually get there, because it was like a prestigious job, right? Working with banks and shit. I knew even if I did make some money, which it didn't look like I was, I wouldn't be happy there. I wanted to be an entrepreneur. I wanted to be my own boss. And I know the only way to do that, to escape the rat race, is to step outside my comfort zone and start a different business, do something new. Because the dropshipping business, it's just horse shit, because you're selling a shitty product. But that's a whole nother topic. So I found this dude online. Like I've said this story before, I got on the call. He told me it's $8,000 to learn how to actually scale my business, take my in-person training, make it an online coaching business, and make this a fucking income, and actually help people, and become an entrepreneur, and not feel like a fucking failure working 3 jobs. He told me it's $8,000. I had 800 bucks. 800 bucks. 8,000. I've never heard 8,000 being asked of me. But I knew if I want to actually get different results, I needed radical change. And I understood there would be uncertainty, taking a risk, going into debt. That was scary in the moment. I had uncertainty. But that's the only way to quantum leap and get different results. Elon Musk didn't invest his entire fortune into these companies and think it was a safe thing. He wasn't completely convicted it was going to work out. But what he did know is if he didn't do it, he would never get a different result. And he wanted to go to the next level. He wanted to become unrecognizable, just like me and you. So I took the risk, I took the leap. And we fast forward to now, I'm living in my dream city, making $30,000 a month, doing exactly what I love, no boss. So if you need to extract anything from this video, it's that you have to do new things. If you're currently unhappy with your situation, you're doing things and it's not working, or you're just not putting in effort, whatever it is, you have to embrace radical change, new problems, a new set of circumstances that you've never encountered before. You will have to face uncertainty. You will have to solve problems you never solved. And you need to be okay with the chaos. You have to be. Because if you're not, you're going to continue living a life you do not want. And the biggest risk of all is not taking the risk. It's doing nothing. Because that guarantees you live a life you don't even want. If I stayed at my jobs, I would still be miserable back in Brooklyn, New York. It's like 30 degrees over there. I'm over here in 78 degree Miami. All because I stepped outside of my comfort zone. And I do this consistently. You need to understand the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different outcome. You want to get in elite shape. You want to have all these massive breakthroughs in your life. But are you doing anything different? Are you? I think you have to be a superhero. I think if any man with any sort of fucking balls and testosterone inside of him should be striving to be the best possible version of himself to ever exist. Ever. So if you're sitting there complacent in your little box, in your comfort zone, you're just being a bitch. You're being a bitch. You're scared of the new problems you're gonna have to face once you take the leap, once you take the risk. You should be wanting to be in incredible shape, rich, make an impact on the planet, be charismatic, be good with women, all of it. You should have master communication skills. You should be striving to be the best man you could possibly be. You should be a superhero. People should look at you. People should look at you and their jaw should drop to the floor because they don't understand how you're so personally and self-developed. If you're not striving to be that person, if you're not striving to be that person, you need to click the fuck off this video because you're a pussy. And I assume if you're watching my video and you're this far into it, you are the type of guy who wants to be the best version of himself and not settle for mediocrity and maybe slightly above average. Maybe your income is good, but you have a shit physique or whatever it is. You want to be better. You want to be top level across the board. So if you're watching this, I know you're that type of guy. You deserve more than what you're currently getting, but you have to step outside your comfort zone consistently in every single area of your life if you want to become that ultimate version of yourself. Because until you do that, you're going to get the same results. So I urge you, you have a pen and paper out because I fucking told you to take it out. I want you to write down every single area of your life that you find important. Relationships, your health and physique, your finances, your communication skills, your social skills, whatever you find important. Those are some things I find important. Whatever you find important, write it down and write down all of the new things you're gonna have to do under every single category. All the things, all the risks you're gonna have to take, all the uncomfortable actions you have to take for each category. Write down the action steps and then take them today. Don't wait. Don't be like everybody else. Because everybody waits, oh, I'll start Monday, I'll start tomorrow. But those people never start. They have the mindset of, oh, I'll start when this. I'll start after this. And if that's your mindset, you're just always gonna push the bar. You're always gonna start in the near future. And if you're always starting in the future, you never start. If you wait for perfect conditions to start, you will never have success. If you want unconditional success, you need to start under any circumstances, including the one you're in right now. Even if it's chaotic, even if you're busy, even if you don't know how, even if it doesn't fucking matter. Because inevitably, things are gonna pop up into your life. Things will always be busy. Things will always feel like it's not the right time. So if you wait to start when there's no busyness, when there's no chaos, you'll start then. And then when things get busy again, guess what? You quit. Because you need to start in the most chaotic time. There are men out there who are busier than you, who have more responsibilities than you, who are more tired than you, who are older than you, who've achieved 100 times what you want to achieve. So why the fuck can't you? I've always looked up to people who have the life I want and thought, oh, they're a human. They have the same 24 hours in a day. They don't have more time than me. They also started at a point where they didn't know what to do in the same position I'm in, but they accomplished all the things I wanted to accomplish. So if they could do it, so can I. Why would you think anything else? I believe I will be a millionaire. I believe I will be in elite shape. I believe I will have a monumental impact on the planet because my goal is to provide value in these videos, on my Instagram, everywhere. And I know if I provide value, I will get paid in return. That's just how it works. I believe it was in one of Napoleon Hill's books, or even Elon Musk must have said this. He's like, you get paid in direct proportion to the problem that you solve. It was something like that. Basically, the more value you provide, the more problems you solve, the bigger problems you solve, the more you'll get paid. And I know I provide value because I pour my fucking heart out into these videos. I put in hours and hours and hours of effort every day to make the reels I make on Instagram, to make these videos. So I know I'm gonna provide value. And I know I'm gonna help a lot of people. But you need to understand, you have to take uncomfortable action. Because if you don't, nothing will ever change. Guys, that's all for this one. If this was helpful, leave a comment. Let me know if you want to see more, any other topics you want me to talk about, because I've invested probably $70,000 to $100,000 in my lifetime into personal development courses, mentorships. I spent $20K in the last month, in December 2024, it's January. I spent $20K alone in December on mentorship and coaches to take me to the next level. So whatever I learn, I'm gonna pass it on here. And I've been passing it on to my clients one-on-one. We hop on calls and I just spill everything I know into them, and they're making massive changes. So whatever you wanna see next, anything else, let me know in the comments and I will make that video. But guys, take action today. Do not wait. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.